Hi, my name is Aditya Nain. I'm a financial advisor and educator with expertise in the Indian and Canadian financial systems. So what I want to talk about today is investment goals, right? Now, investment goals are something that most investors have not sort of heard much about. Usually, when you ask for advice about what you should invest in, the emphasis is on the in. So if you ask your friend, what should I invest in, they're probably going to let you know what, let's say, instrument, let's say a stock or a mutual fund or an ETF, they had a good experience with. And based on that experience, they're going to give you the name of an instrument. So that's a stock, bond, mutual fund, or whatever it is. Not enough attention is paid to the investment objective. So there are three main objectives we're going to talk about today. One is the growth of capital, so capital appreciation. The second is income generation, and the third is capital protection. So that's growth, income generation, and capital protection. So let's say you can have someone who's 30 years old who's interested primarily in growth. You may then also have them a little concerned with capital protection. So you would then design a portfolio of investments, let's say mutual funds, which would address their need for growth as well as a little bit of capital protection that they need. So how would you do that? You then figure out a portfolio asset allocation that would align with the goals that you've laid out. So if you're going with growth, then you want to go with, let's say, equity products or equity funds. If you're on capital protection, you go with other, let's say, a liquid fund. And it's important to sort of realize what your goals are, because if you don't do that, then you may be investing in something that's completely unsuitable for your needs. And if you're making an investment plan for yourself, or let's say for a family member, then you can't just do a cut-paste job and give them the kind of suggestions that work for somebody else. You need to know their own needs and their own wants in terms of their investment objectives, and then work backwards. So you start with the investment objective, let's say growth. You then work backwards and figure out what asset will offer that growth. And then you look at the product or the instrument or the mutual fund